motherfucker. So yeah, like I'm finna delete this fucking Facebook shit. I'm finna delete it. The universe is giving, it's giving, it's giving. Delete that shit. Okay? Period. So I'm gonna say what the fuck happened here. And I have some weird shit too that happened to me at Family Dollar yesterday. I can't even share this video because Facebook fucking what did Facebook do? They put me in Facebook jail again and I didn't even do shit. I shared somebody else's post. It was somebody else's post and it was like a funny post or whatever, and I was like, I'll shoot the shit out that hole or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And basically they put me in Facebook jail for 3 days and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand why they did that. I was like, that was my caption. My caption was like, I'll shoot the shit out that hoe. But it was like a funny video, like somebody like scaring you or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, like scaring the shit out of you or something. You know, it wasn't like a video that was inappropriate. My caption just said, I'll shoot the shit out that hoe. And then I told y'all that they had put me in Facebook jail before for somebody literally bullying me, and I screenshot the shit. That nigga didn't get put in Facebook jail that I know of. I screenshot the shit, and y'all can clearly see that I was being bullied, and I just responded like, you know, he said, I told you what he said to me, y'all. He had said something about me graduating from Facebook School of Religion, and I said, your mama graduated from the Facebook School of Religion and shit, and they blocked me. Like, I got fucking put in Facebook jail. And I was like, I screenshot the whole shit, sent it to Facebook, and they still was like, okay, well, you're in 24 hours jail. So this morning, I shared somebody else's post, and it was a laugh post, because y'all know I like to share funny shit, right? And I'm sharing funny shit, so I shoot the shit out that hole as a caption, because it was funny, and it was like somebody being scared, like, you know what I'm saying, like somebody hopping out on somebody, like, oh shit, you know. So they was like, you can't comment or post for 3 days. And I was like about to share my video, my one video. And that's when I found out that I was in jail. I'm like, what the fuck? This is stupid. I'm not even doing anything wrong. Like, I literally shared somebody else's post. And then I got in Facebook jail for that. Okay, so I already didn't want to be on Facebook anyways. And I worked hard on my Facebook portal. And we reached over 800 likes on the business page within a year, you guys. So that's some beautiful shit. That's some gang shit. And then one of the tribe members, she was like, basically, I be deleting my Facebook every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But that happened too. Right after I tried to post that, like it was the same time, like she was inboxing me, so I could still get the messenger. But I'm thinking about deleting all of that, like shutting down the business page. Y'all just gonna have to reach me here or something, because, and that's how it was in the beginning. Because remember, I didn't have a Facebook until I just was on YouTube, and then they had changed their policy to where you had to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live, and I didn't have that at the time, so that's when I created a Facebook. And now I have that. And now I'm like officially back over here. Facebook is bullshitting. Okay. Facebook is trash. I've been distancing myself more and more from Facebook. Me too. And I have even stopped running my groups over there. It's kind of sad. I stopped running my groups over there. I mean, I share my videos in the group, but I don't have the time for that shit. You got to regulate motherfuckers reporting shit, motherfuckers sneaking into your groups, these fake ass Babaloo Island spiritualists, scamming people. That's all under your name. You got to regulate that shit, you know? So I didn't want to, I don't know. That's why I ended up creeping back over here. But I got screenshots of my accomplishments, and I'm going to screenshot all of y'all testimonials and just put them on the community board over here and shit. Because I can do all that. I just can't comment or post for 3 days. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of there, man. Like, because I don't got time for that shit. I never did like Facebook. That's why I did not have one before I started the YouTube. You know, I never liked Facebook. That's exactly why I didn't have one. But I wanted to be able to still contact y'all and keep in touch with y'all on a live basis and interact with y'all instead of just uploading videos on YouTube. So that's, again, why I originally created it. You know, Facebook's taking me off different friends' lists and groups I don't like. Yeah, I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. Then, like, motherfuckers being extra sensitive and shit. Like, I don't got time for that shit. Stop being a little bitch, Facebook. And motherfuckers on Facebook. Stop being a little bitch. I didn't even say nothing to old boy, though. Literally, he was attacking me the first time I got in trouble on Facebook when I'm doing the air quotations. I didn't say nothing to him. Like, I was even talking to somebody else. I found a conversion, like, you know how they change the Bible and they rewrite it and rewrite it and rewrite it. I found a translation in which the three wise men had brought hemp, gold, frankincense, and myrrh to Jesus, right? And that was how I made my first magical oil. I had put all those together, you know what I'm saying? In the oil, but I had actual hemp leaf, not just no weed and shit, you know, to let the shit soften the oil and all that shit, right? And dude was like, if you smoke weed, basically you're Satanist, you know how Christians be. And I was like, well, you should probably just, look up the different translations of the three wise men or whatever. And the nigga came at me like, you fucking Facebook spiritualist. And I was like, bitch, your mama is a motherfucking Facebook spiritualist, bitch. I like to troll the trolls though. I ain't gonna lie, because why you fucking with me? You don't got nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give them like always a reaction, but sometimes I got time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I got time. So I think that's what we finna do. And it's sad because I did build some shit over there. I built some shit over there on Facebook, y'all. My business page. I'm 5 out of 5 star rated on that bitch. And there's no complaints against my business page or anything like that. But since the business page is ran through my personal page, if I get in trouble on my personal page, I cannot comment or post on my business page. And then they don't give me the notification. So when y'all booking y'all appointments through that business page or whatever, like it'll be like 2-3 hours before I actually get a notification or it pops up, because it's a business page. So it's like a backup business page. So I don't never get to answer y'all that quick. So it's like I still have the business page. I can leave out reviews there, but I don't get y'all appointments booked in time. So y'all just be inboxing me shit. But anyways, also something weird happened to me yesterday at Family Dollar, right? So y'all know them videos, and I don't have it on video, but I told the Family Dollar to check their video because I was like, of course, shopping in the Family Dollar. Y'all know them videos where stuff be flying off the shelf, and then people pick the shit up, and then the person who picks it up, and then they become possessed, right? So yesterday I'm in the store and I'm with my daughter, and we just running in right quick to get some shit, and I had went to a whole nother store. And I went to a whole other store because I really don't like this Family Dollar, because I feel like the energy at that Family Dollar is a little bit off sometimes. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to go to the Dollar General. And I told y'all the car had ran through the Dollar General. So we went to the Dollar General at first. And they was back open. But it was the hygiene aisle. They didn't have none of the hygiene products that I wanted to get that the car had ran through. Right? So we ended up having to go to Family Dollar to get hygiene products. So we end up going there. Anyways, we go there. I'm in the aisle. I'm getting the shit we need. I've been down to get the fucking shampoo and conditioner and then some hair stuff. Nobody else is in the aisle with me. My daughter is not even in the aisle. You know how, at the start of an aisle, how you just like step in front of the aisle, but don't go down the aisle. I walked down the aisle. My daughter was at the end of the aisle, and there was nobody on the other side, like coming from the other side of the aisle, right? Motherfucking shit flies off the fucking shelf. And then immediately I'm like, what the fuck? But that just goes to show you right there. The shit just flies across off the shelf. And, when you can hear the spirits and you can see the spirits, and I could feel something was off. That's why I didn't want to go to that Family Dollar. Something was like, nah, don't go there. You know what I'm saying? But I could feel something was off. And when spirits know that you can hear them and you can see them, they like to show themselves to you. But I didn't feel like it was a good energy. And I immediately started talking to the spirit, because I was like, and my daughter, of course, she started laughing, but I was like, nah, bitch, because I done seen the videos on YouTube how they showing the security camera of how when these people pick these products off the shelf, they become possessed. Y'all seen that shit. Look it up. All right, but that really happened to me yesterday. I didn't touch it, of course. I was like, oh, hell no, motherfucker, you ain't finna get me, bitch. And my daughter started laughing like, hell yeah. My daughter stood there actually to see, because right after that happened, a person came and a little baby came in the aisle, and the little baby almost picked it up, but the mama grabbed the little baby, like, don't pick that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't even see what happened. But my daughter was watching to see, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to see who was going to pick that up too, because I don't fuck around like that. But that really happened. So when I got to the register, I didn't even get the rest of my shit because I just felt uncomfortable. When I got to the register, I ain't scared of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. It was like Ghostbusters. But I had when I got my shit or whatever, I went to the counter and I was like, you feel like your store is haunted? And that lady was like, oh, yeah. So you met our ghost? That's exactly what she said. She said, so you met our ghost? I was like, yeah, he threw something at me right there in the aisle. And she was like, I was like, check your cameras or whatever. She was like, oh, I believe you. It's 2 of them in here. And she told me their names. And I don't know what to say about it, because I don't know if it was good or bad. I didn't want to conversate. And I know from seeing those videos before, and those videos got to be real because it happened to me. It be people showing their surveillance videos on their stores of items falling off the shelf out of nowhere, like flying off the shelf out of nowhere. And then the person that comes by and picks that shit up, they become possessed or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Put it in the comment section. If you don't, then just Google it. I mean, or just YouTube it. You on YouTube right now. Just fucking YouTube the shit. I swear to God that happened yesterday, but I didn't see anybody pick it up. The little baby that was about to pick it up, his mama grabbed him quick. She probably could feel the shit too. Like, oh, hold up, baby, don't you touch that shit. And it just looked like a product. That shit flew off the shelf, like no fucking lie. My daughter looking like, what the fuck? I'm looking like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And anyways, she said it was 2 ghosts in that store there, and I hurried up and got the fuck out of there. But that was the same parking lot, which is why it was weird. Something else happened in that parking lot, and this is when people was pulling like conflict spells and shit. It was where like I was in the parking lot at this same Family Dollar, and I had looked left, I looked right. My daughter, she be looking too because she a passenger, and nobody was behind me to pull out or whatever. Right, so I'm finna pull out, and then I didn't even get near this person's car, but they're pulling into the parking lot, right, as I'm pulling out. And I'm not even near the beginning of the driveway. They're just pulling in really fast, right? So they get up on me pretty fast, but I didn't hit their car or nothing like that. And this girl, like, she straight was, like, so angry. She was like, bitch, I'm like, sorry, like, I ain't see you. We look left, we look right. Like, this car came out of nowhere. It was just really weird. And this bitch was so angry, and she was, like, ready to fight over nothing. Like, I didn't touch her car. She didn't touch my car. Like, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just weird. And that's why I really like one of the family. I'm like, this energy is just off her. But anyways, that shit be real, and that shit is haunted. And I'm going to delete Facebook. I'll make an announcement on Facebook. Probably won't even make an announcement when I get out of Facebook jail and when I'm done like screenshotting all the work that I did over there. I'm going to put it on the community board just so it can be pinned up there on the community board, and the people here can see that I, like, even though I wasn't on YouTube, I was not slacking on my spiritual duties. I did not fall off spiritually. I was not in hermit mode. I was working the whole time. If you like an old subscriber, you just not getting back. Okay, I was working the whole entire time, just not here. And I'm back here to stay because Facebook is getting on my goddamn nerves, and it was getting on my nerves when I was over there. Okay. You say, yes, I see that on TikTok a lot. Okay, so then y'all should take that as a sign. Like, really do not pick that shit up. If you see that shit happen in the fucking store, don't pick it up, because it really happened to me yesterday. And that's the first thing that I thought about, those fucking videos. There was nobody there. There was nobody fucking there. And it was a good enough distance from me. Like, okay, so you know how they had an item stacked on the shelf? So, like, I'm in the shampoo aisle, and then next is, like, the hair stuff. So it was like a jar, like a hair jar of, like, grease or something. You know what I'm saying? And that was, like, 4 or 5 items down. So it's like as I'm reaching for the shampoo, and then like 4 items down to my left is when the shit just flew off the shelf. But anyways, that shit was crazy. You said be Instacart and DoorDash. Everything can't stand being in public places. Also that too, this is another reason, and that's why I told my daughter, I said, this is why I don't want you in school with all these other motherfuckers, and this is why I don't really want you to have to work a job. I want to start a business, because the energy, just working in stores like that, you can't get possessed off of items that people have touched, that people have come in there and they have put their item, they energy on. You definitely can get possessed off that shit now. So be careful. If you see something in the floor in the store, you don't work there, bitch. Leave that shit alone. Walk on past. Okay? You don't fucking work there. But anyways, unless you do work there. And even if you do work there, like my sister, my brother, you need to save yourself, because I like those people in that Family Dollar. I just don't like the energy. So the people that work there, and they know that I'm on some other shit, because I be coming in there buying up all they goddamn candles and shit when I need to hurry up and have a candle or something, But anyways, I told them to sage themselves. I'm like, y'all need to sage. After y'all leave work, you need to sage. Like, literally. Y'all touching all these items, all these people that came in here, and then it is a Family Dollar, so it's not going to be the best of energies. Family Dollars are not really in the nicest of neighborhoods, okay? So it's not going to be the best of energies in there anyways. And then I told y'all the one fucking shit what happened in the other Family Dollar. When we went into the Family Dollar and all the other Family Dollars was closed and it was crazy shit going on, and then as soon as we walked in, that motherfucker, them bitches was robbing it. Remember I told y'all that shit? Was that on Facebook or over here? Yeah, I don't know. It could just be Family Dollar energy. I don't fucking know. But yeah. I'm going to come back with some other energies. And y'all tell me what story time y'all want me to do. I should put on a community board, but I got shit I got to do right now. I'm going to be open for readings, but I still I have shit I got to do. In the story times, I want to give y'all some more story times. And I can read cards and all that stuff too, but, I would rather just do it intuitively. I like cards, though. I do. They're pretty. I especially like my Omega cards. But I'm trying to figure out where I put my list, because I want y'all to vote, and then on what story times y'all want to hear. And then we're going to get them popping. I don't even remember the titles, but I'll find it later, because I got some shit I got to do, and I'm going to be back. Okay? He said sage the whole damn store. For real, for real. For real, for real. But that's why people like me are going to be needed. I can't wait. I'm going to start multiple businesses, and it's going to have something to do with, like, well, house cleanses and stuff like that. I already know how to come in person, but it's just that like people that know me that they're all across America in different states and cities and shit like that. I gotta get flued out so I can spiritually cleanse these homes and these places and shit. And then I told y'all what happened with that one store. I never did go back. It was the restaurant when I took myself out that one time. That restaurant when I immediately walked in and I was like, this motherfucker haunted. And the waitress was like, how do you know? After you're done, we like to give you a tour. And I'm like, I'm a YouTuber. She's like, oh, you can come back and do a video. I never did that because shit started happening. Shit got real in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that was before I found out about my family and shit doing all this fucking Illuminati crazy shit to me. You know? But anyways, I'm gonna come back later. I just wanted to tap in and tell y'all that about Facebook because it was just that quick that they had pissed me off and I was put in Facebook jail for sharing somebody else's post. Like, bitch, like the fuck. Maybe it was my caption because I said I'll shoot the shit out that hoe. I mean, it was funny. It was a funny post. It wasn't like a violent post or anything. I don't know. Facebook, stop being a bitch. But anyways, grand rising and good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll see y'all later. Truthgang gang, I'm out this bitch.